Encuentro Gastronómico. And here we are today. I'm here today with a guy that's making a splash in Costa Rica with his pizza and more. Sebas Galucci.
Thank you for having me, man.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's start off with a bit of a toast. Again, welcome. I know that you've been here a while in Costa Rica.
Almost 4 years.
4 years. So you're getting ready. They call me Mastico Carico sometimes because of I've been here 20 odd years. But I think what the noise is about is really your pizza. And I want to say Napolitana style.
Yeah, we're doing contemporary Napolitana style. Lots of love, man. 96-hour fermented dough, San Marzano tomatoes, homemade cheese from a local farm, amazing products. So, yeah, we're trying to bring love, experience, energy to Uvita, and yeah, we're very proud, man. Very proud.
Okay, and that 96 hours, that gets a big rise. That gets a good crumb on that dough. I'm guessing on the ring, on your crust.
Yeah, it's crunchy, soft. The flavor you can't compare. Fermentation brings so much flavor to the pizza. So
chewy and burnt and
chewy,
all that stuff.
Crispy. It's so good for your stomach. It's amazing, man. Yeah. I eat pizza every single day.
Yeah, I think I would too, but I have to. It's good for my stomach, and my stomach will be able to tell it. But then also in your restaurant in Uvita. You've got a bit of a farm there. You really, if you have a mini farm to table, or is it a bigger farm to table?
We, me and my wife, my beautiful baby, we moved to Toronto, to Uvita 4 years ago. Sold everything in Toronto, sold my restaurant, and we came and we bought 42 acres in the jungle.
Wow. Okay. So you have a big farm.
We have a permaculture farm. We have almost 150 fruit trees.
Fantastic.
We're trying to grow whatever we can for the restaurant. Obviously, it's hard. It's all organic, but yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing.
And I'm guessing that's what when you say that there's love on the plate, that's got to be a big part of it. I mean,
we're putting so much love every day. We're trying to pick whatever we can every morning and bring it to the restaurant. I'm growing all the plantains. We have like 50 papaya trees, pineapples that are coming to the restaurant.
Way beyond tomatoes and basil.
Way beyond herbs, and yeah, we're trying, and whatever I can grow, we support like 10 local farms, and we're bringing a big farm to table movement to Uvita, and it's amazing. So.
Okay, I wanted to ask you about that. In Uvita, you must see in your 4.5 years, you must see that change happening.
I've seen the growth. I'm so happy to see chefs finally go farm to table. Finally using good oils, finally supporting local farms, and for me, I see a difference this year. I see a difference.
Great. Well,
I'm very proud of Uvita and the chefs there, so it's amazing, man.
Yeah, I think more and more people will end up down in that spot. Yeah. I think with yourself and some other fellow chefs, like you speak about, somebody could stay there a week and eat at a different place, maybe, which is kind of rare every night. In a week, so that's something to see, a tour that I want to make soon.
You gotta come anytime, man. We'll take care of you.
I'll be down there and to try out for sure the pizza, but you also use quite a high quality of other ingredients. Maybe not local, but Wagyu beef or.
I'm bringing Wagyu beef from Guanacaste, which is really cool. I'm using Wagyu Cross, which is an amazing local farm. They're bringing amazing beef to my restaurant. All the seafood is caught every morning. Whatever they catch, we use. We're bringing 00 flour from Italia, San Marzano tomato from Italia. We're using olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. We don't use any seed oils in the restaurant, which is really cool. We went seed oil free about a year ago, and it really brought a huge momentum to my restaurant. People are traveling hours to come eat seed oil free, and it's really cool. And we're using organic butter or olive oil, and that's it. So.
For sure.
I'm really proud of what we've done the last 2 years.
Well, you should be. And I think today, although maybe there's always the cost in the mind of a consumer, but if somebody's going to pay for a plate of food, they want to see the quality, the care.
They ask.
You talk about love. I always say amor, glamour, and sabor. So not necessarily in that order.
Yeah.
So all those three really should make up a plate. And
For us, I give my love to every dish. We have 25 people that work in my restaurant. We support 10 local farms. We're putting everything we have every day into all our dishes, man. We check every dish. I'm there every night. I haven't missed a night unless I'm not in Costa Rica. And I'm very proud of what we've done.
they're going to be okay tonight, right?
We're closed.
Oh, you're okay. Okay. You're closed tonight. Well, then you do get a break.
We're closed on Tuesdays and Mondays for low season, and then high season we open 6 days a week. Monday we're always closed.
Always closed Mondays. Well, good to know, folks. If you're going to make the drive down there,
Monday we're closed.
Monday we're closed, or they're closed. So, but yeah. You say 4.5 years. When you got here first, and you had a big tract of land, did you know right away that you wanted to open Sebas Restaurant?
I had an amazing restaurant in Toronto, Ama, and an Argentinian supper club. For me, I always loved cooking. My father's a chef. I grew up in the restaurant. So for me, cooking is everything I know. Soccer, cooking, wine, and, family. Pasta, pizza. But, I always wanted to open a place in Costa Rica. I didn't know where, I didn't know when. So I took my time. We planted trees. We're 100% off-grid. We're solar panel, water from our own spring. And then about a year and a half ago, October, almost 2 years ago, found this place, empty, and I just signed a lease, man. I signed a lease, and within 6 weeks we opened Sebas. And within a year, we got picked top 50 best pizzas in Latin America, #1 in Costa Rica, and this year I'm going to Milan in 2 weeks. I got nominated 100 best pizza chefs in the world, man. First ever Costa Rican restaurant to be on this list, and I'm honored. I'm in shock. I can't believe they drove from Italia. They flew to San Jose, drove 4 hours to Uvita, and they found us. They didn't tell us when they came. We didn't know what they ate. We didn't know anything.
So how was that day like when they showed up?
We didn't know. They didn't tell us.
But they didn't tell you they were trying your pizza.
No.
Then they left.
4 months later, we got a message saying, you got picked top 50 best. Here's your ticket to Brazil. Please join us to see what number you are. So they came all the way to Uvita, and they found us, man.
Amazing.
Changed our life.
Yep.
Changed all our staff's life. We're full almost every night, knock on wood. There's a momentum going to our restaurant. People are traveling from all over Latin America, Costa Rica, coming to try our pizza. When they arrive in our restaurant, they realize we're not a pizzeria. We're actually famous for cooking on the fire and, simple but fresh cooking. So when they get there, they're like, wait, you're a real restaurant. You got like Brunello and buratas and you're doing homemade ravioli, but you're not a pizzeria? No, we're not a pizzeria. We're lucky they came and tried our pizza, and we're grateful, man.
Well, if you do everything with quality, you don't have anything to worry about. People will always come, I think. So I'd like it to stop by and try our pizza one day.
I'm coming,
at Lanterna.
I'm coming.
We take pride in ours also, Napolitana style pizza.
Cool.
But I really think that the mood or the splash that you've set in Uvita is going to be, I think we mentioned it before when we were talking, that the neighbors and the people around, and maybe as far as San Jose, everywhere in the country, I think there's people realizing that you need that stay with the quality product, quality material, raw material, and people will come. People will line up at your restaurant.
Just use the best product. Stop. I give my advice, and you have advice too. But I grew up my whole life in a restaurant. I've seen my father close restaurants, open restaurants, have the best, have the worst. The best thing you can do is buy the best product. Serve the best product. If it's not fresh, don't use it. Teach your staff. It doesn't matter what the money is, what the amount is, buy the best product. Give the best, For me, if you come to my restaurant, we take care of you like family. If you're nice. If you're a jerk, we don't give you anything.
Well, that's understandable.
If you're nice, you say you like my food, you get a glass of champagne, you get a free dessert, you get a hug from the sous chef. But if you're an asshole, you don't get nothing, man. You don't get.
No, and today, with the amount of Karens around, you really have to be careful, right? But well, listen, Sebas, I think welcome again. Welcome to Costa Rica. I know you've been here a while, but glad to hear that you're going to represent Costa Rica and your pizza in Milan, and think about us all over there. Have a great glass of wine when you're in Milan.
I'll have a few for sure.
Have a few, and I'd just like to wrap it up and say thanks again. Thanks to Konexión Gastronómica. Thank you very much to Exporte, and here we are for another Encuentro Gastronómica and in 2024. Thanks, and see you soon.
We're good.
All right, man.
Beautiful, bro.
All right. Like we've been.
Se siente bien, ¿verdad? Grabar es básicamente.